Have you ever wondered what Eddie Van Halen's biggest unfinished dream was? For years, fans believed the story of Van Halen ended with old feuds and broken relationships. But now, Sammy Hagar has revealed a private promise Eddie asked him to keep before his passing, a secret that changes how many fans see the band's final years. Sammy Hagar's rise to rock stardom. Before joining Van Halen, Sammy Hagar had already built an impressive career. After making his name with Montrose, he became a successful solo artist with hit songs like I Can't Drive 55. By the mid-1980s, he was selling out arenas and had become one of rock's biggest names. So when David Lee Roth left Van Halen in 1985, Sammy wasn't looking for a rescue. He was already a star in his own right. A new era for Van Halen. When Sammy joined Van Halen, many fans doubted the band could survive without Roth. Instead, they entered one of the most successful periods in their history. Albums like 5150, OU 812, For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, and Balance all reached #1 on the Billboard charts. Songs like Why Can't This Be Love, Dreams, and Love Walks In helped create a brand new chapter for the band. The band starts falling apart. But behind the success, tensions slowly grew. Creative disagreements, management changes, and personal conflicts damaged the relationship between Sammy and the Van Halen brothers. In 1996, Sammy's time with the band ended after an argument over the song Humans being for the movie Twister. What started as a disagreement over lyrics quickly turned into a complete split. The darkest days. Years later, the situation became even more difficult. During the 2004 reunion tour, Sammy watched Eddie struggle with serious health and addiction problems. He later admitted that he often feared Eddie wouldn't make it through the tour. Although they stopped speaking for years afterward, Sammy never lost respect for Eddie's talent or friendship. Rumor versus the truth. Rumors have suggested that Eddie never wanted to reunite with Sammy again. However, Sammy says the truth was very different. Months before Eddie passed away in 2020, comedian George Lopez helped reconnect the two musicians. During their private conversation, Eddie shared something he hadn't told anyone else. He said he wanted one final Van Halen reunion after recovering from his illness. Eddie even asked Sammy to keep the plan secret because he wanted to tell everyone himself when the time was right. The reunion that never happened. According to Sammy, the dream was a massive reunion that would include different eras of Van Halen. Sadly, Eddie's health continued to decline, and that reunion never became reality. After Eddie's passing, Sammy finally decided to share the conversation, giving fans a glimpse into the future Eddie had hoped to create. A legacy that lives on. Today, debates about Van Halen's history continue, especially after Alex Van Halen's memoir left out the Sammy Hagar years. But Sammy remains proud of what they accomplished together. For him, the music, the memories, and Eddie's final promise will always matter more than the controversy. Conclusion. In the end, Eddie Van Halen's greatest unfinished dream wasn't about fame or record sales. It was about bringing everyone back together one last time, and that's the secret Sammy Hagar has finally chosen to share with the world.